Mask, mask, mask. You see people wearing them everywhere. Policemen, people walking on the roads, inside shops, hospitals, and so on. Now that it looks like we're going to have to live with the virus for quite a while with lifestyle changes, wearing masks everywhere will soon become a norm. We have seen several reports of healthcare workers suffering from skin damage and infection due to prolonged use of masks. Having this in mind, Tejas Gopalan, a 19-year-old design student from Chennai, has come up with a novel idea. A ear protector which reduces the friction of elastic behind the ears while using masks.
I'm Tejas Gopalan, and I'm 19 years old. And I study at National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. So I'm a product designer there. Okay, so I have the product with me right here. This is it. It's called an ear protector. Basically, I came up with the design and I found out that my father, what he had, he got an infection in the back of his ear, and I realized what like he's this is how is this happening? I was thinking. Then I realized he's been wearing masks a lot because he went out before the lockdown now started. So now I was like, okay, this problem does persist. So what I did was I started designing. I'll have my sketchbook over here. So I take this around with me everywhere, and I started doing some sketches and all. And I was like, there should be some way for this now. So I did like everyone has a different head size, right? Everyone has a head size different. So I had to do a small calculation measurement on that. And I finally came to this.
Now you must be wondering how this ear protector works.
So what it does is these are three there are three couple of points over here, and they're adjustable depending on the tightness. So let's say I'm going to use it. I will put the band around it. I put this on my face, and then I connect it in the back over here. So what you see, there's no contact in my ear at all.
Cool.
So and there's a very perfect fit in the back of my head. And it's a very lightweight material, so you barely will feel anything. It's like it's cushioned also since this plastic is very soft, so it's cushioned. It's a very synthetic material. You see, right? This is the elasticity I get out of it. Before you saw this with the 3D print model, there's barely any elasticity. It doesn't bend more than this. This.
Okay. For many, the immediate impression of the ear protector will be the usage of plastic in it. But the designer says otherwise.
So I came up with this material. This is HDPE, sorry, high density polyethylene. So these are basically it's a very and another thing is why I want to use this material is because it's recyclable. So that's another thing. A lot of people are creating a lot of stuff these days, right? But we're still not thinking of the environment, even though it's a epidemic. We should. I feel like everyone's getting the plastic products a lot more than it was, and a lot of us keep forgetting that this plastic ban was there in Tamil Nadu.
Despite the lockdown, Tejas has managed to manufacture 10,000 pieces of the ear protectors so far and distributed it to many hospitals.
I guess the entire ideation took 1 week. So I went through phase of ideation from sketches to talking to making a digital prototype to making this prototype and finally reaching to this took me a week's time to do that. And then manufacturing, since we had our first order already with Kaveri Hospital for 10,000 units, we were like, this will go well. So we made a mold. Chinmay of Precious 3D. So he is the manufacturer. So I got everything. The manufacturing is done in less than 2 days. I got a copy of this. So he actually got permission from the corporation. So he's been accessible now because I worked with the facials with him before, no? So we made molds for that. So since we had a lot of trust, he had a lot of trust in this design with me as well. So because it's a new thing, it's in the market. It's very new in the market in the world. So he trusted me with this, and we made our first 10K. And now we're talking with Polo and Miot and a couple of distributors around Chennai as well. And now we're pushing it to Saudi Arabia as well, some places.
To ensure that this product reaches doctors worldwide, Tejas has decided to open source the design. However, he faces the threat of design stealing.
So we came up with this new way of actually selling the product. What we did is we were like, people who buy these 3-ply masks, we wanted to couple this product with that, bundle it, and we put a good pricing on it and all. And yeah, so they're doing it. They're distributing pan India, but for now we kept them on hold because we don't want them. I'm not giving it to them yet until this product goes public completely. So because what happens is people tend to steal design. So designers face that a lot. Like ownership is a lot big problem with designers. Like no one knows like this mask, right? You see around Chennai, you see a lot of policemen wearing it. If you see people in IIT Madras now have taken credit for it, and like stuff like that now has happened. And I know the designer for this actually is a guy named Eric Cederberg. He's in Sweden. So what I'm going to do is there's a 2D design I put for this, right? A 3D model. So before I make this, you make it on computer and all. So what I'm going to do is to make it easier for people to manufacture it anywhere around the world. What I'll do is I'll share the design file so that people can just download it and then they can manufacture it or 3D print it, however they want to. Because especially the doctors really like faces find this as a very important tool. And because there are people know that surgeons are all they wear it for like 6 to 7 hour shifts, and like I've seen they have like really bad scars in their back, their ears. So
Several doctors and nurses have found the usage of the ear protector beneficial.
Before using this face mask, we had so much of pain and redness behind the ear. Now using the ear protector, we not having much pain.
With each protector priced at 10 rupees, this innovation will prove to be a noble act during troubling times.